Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Pips and Profits, where you get market direction on the dollar and some few other foreign currencies, and we use the weekly outlook to run through the week. Okay, so straight away right to the chart, and as usual we're going to be running you through the top down analysis of what happened in the last week in the forex market and what we expect to see in the coming week. Okay, now looking at the dollar index, we've been presuming and we've been anticipating the dollar index to break this low right here, the purple line you can see right here, or the purple line above. That is our boundary for the dollar index. Okay, so we're looking to see it come all the way down and close below this low to give us direction, to give us a long-term direction, or to close above. Now we've seen it closing below, and it has given us very clear direction on where the dollar is headed to on the long term. All right, so for the remaining part of this year, based on the previous analysis that I've done, you can see that on the top right corner of this video you're watching right now. If you click on the top right corner, you see the video leading you way back to where we gave our anticipations for the dollar. Okay, so with our analysis now, we are going short on the dollar, and the following levels are going to be our targets. Okay, now we'll be looking at 104.663 and 104.450. All right, so I want to see the dollar break this level. So going into next week, I'm going to be shorting the dollar, all right, continuously, although I expect the dollar to retrace back into here. If it doesn't form a fair value gap, it should retrace back into here. But if it does form a fair value gap, maybe after taking out this low, it should return back into this breaker block right here. Okay, so you can see the breaker block, this particular one right here. All right, so since these levels has been cleared, now we can take them off our chart. If you're following, you have to take off these levels on your chart, and then look forward to this new anticipation or these anticipated levels. Okay, so we're expecting the dollar to trade all the way to this low. All right, so I'm going to mark this. Okay, so these are levels where I expect dollar to trade into for the remaining parts of the year. Okay, so there are fair value gaps, there are other blocks around it. I expect dollar to trade into these levels. Okay, so this analysis would be enough to see us through to the rest of the year, right? So I expect the dollar to trade into this other block because it has a fair value gap above it, so it's more of a point of interest to me compared to these other levels. Okay, so this is where I'm expecting the dollar to come into. This is my part two. Right, so this is my anticipation for the dollar going into the rest of the year. So for next week, I'm going to be shorting the dollar next week. Although we're seeing something like a volume imbalance right here. Okay, so the dollar may give one more push to the upside before falling back down, right? Because this level is a level of interest now that we're seeing it right here. This volume imbalance right here. Okay, so I'm going to do a video on volume imbalance, and I'm going to post it midweek. Okay, so I'm going to do a video on that. I'll post it midweek, and during the course of the week we're going to also see videos on proper market structure to know when truly there's a break of structure in the market. So I'm going to do a break of structure video and a volume imbalance video this week. Right, so that's for the dollar index. I'll be expecting to see it all the way down here. If you look at it on the weekly time frame, it's only looking as a retracement. Okay, so at this stage we're going to fib our weekly time frame. Okay, because overall in the weekly time frame we are in a buy trend. You can see price taking out this high and this high. So overall in the weekly time frame we are in a buy trend. Okay, so let me take out this part to this and this. All right, so take them out, push them sideways, because we see anticipate them to happen sometime in the future. Okay, so taking it out of the charts for now, because we still have some projections for the dollar index to the upside. So all these are retracement on the weekly time frame. You can see now that this other block that I just marked on the daily time frame, it's also on a 50% level on the weekly time frame. That is to show you that this level is a good discount level for price to continue buying from. Okay, so if we switch back to the daily time frame, we'll see that this is a good level for price to continue buying from, because this is at 50% and a little below 50% equilibrium level, which makes price more of a discount, a good place to buy from. Right, so I'm looking to buy the dollar index. So I'm going to change this part to this, so you can see how I'm framing um, my analysis to suit what I want to see in the market. And if the market does that, I'll follow through. Okay, so this is what I want to see in the dollar index. Sell it all the way to this place and then trade it back up. Okay, so this is my projection for the dollar index. Easy as it comes. All right, so you can use your hourly time frame. You can see the hourly time frame break of structure, boom, straight up all the way downwards. Although we may see some retracement back to this level and then continuation downwards. Same thing for the 1 hour time frame. All right. For the past week, I used the 1 hour time frame majorly to get frame my direction for the dollar. Okay. So as at Monday and Tuesday, I was going short on the dollar index. This is Monday, I went short on the dollar. Tuesday, I went short on the dollar. All right, and then from Tuesday we saw the midweek reversal, the first set of reversals for the week, right? In anticipation for the FOMC, which really didn't cause so much distraction in the market, no disruption from FOMC in the market whatsoever. And then after Wednesday, we resumed the downtrend of the dollar. I continued shorting the dollar afterwards, all the way till Friday. Okay, all right. So overall, we're going short on the dollar. Right, so a quick look at a few foreign currencies. Let's just look at GBP USD and maybe Euro USD before we wrap up this video. All right, so looking at GBP USD on the daily time frame, and as I did on the dollar index, I drew my upper boundary and lower boundary for the range of GBP USD. Now price has closed above here, so we may be seeing some journey all the way to the upside for GBP USD. So where are the levels I'm looking to take out? Now I can see this diagonal liquidity residing right here on GBP USD. So I may be expecting to see price all the way above here. That is one. Secondly, there is also an order block on GBP USD. This one right here. There's a fair value gap attached to it. So we're looking to see GBP USD. There's a fair value gap right here, as you can see. Right, so we can use a different color to label the fair value gap. Okay, so we'll change the color fair value gap. Alright, so let's leave it as this. Let's increase the zoom ratio so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, so you can see there's a fair value gap of GBP USD right about here, close to this fair value gap, so close to that order block right there. So I'll be looking to long GBP USD all the way to this level right here and then continue shorting it further. Okay, so looking at this, I will have to create a new path tool. Wherever I see the path tool is what I anticipate for the GBP USD. So going into next week, I anticipate GBP USD into this level and then down. Why am I looking to go down on the long term on GBP USD? You can see on the weekly we are only retracing. Okay, so we do the same thing we did for the dollar index on GBP USD with FIB weekly time frame. And you can see just like the dollar index, only in this time we had a deeper retracement, which is giving us a premium level. You can see that that order block is around 61.8 level, which is a good place, a good premium level to continue selling from. All right, and that is also a weekly order block. You can see the weekly order block. This green candle right here, this is a weekly order block. So I'm anticipating GBP USD to trade all the way up there. How many pips are we looking at? We're looking at about 250 pips. Okay, so that's something to get, or that's something to make money from. 250 pips all the way up and then 700 pips downwards. Okay, so this is what I'm looking out for on GBP USD. So if price goes all the way up there, I'm expecting and anticipating that price comes to 1.17800 levels for GBP USD. Okay, so you can mark that in your journal. 1.1800 levels for GBP USD is my anticipation before the end of the year. Okay, all right, so this is all for this video. If you want me to look at any other forex currency pair, you can quickly let us know. This is for the euro, this is euro USD, and then we're looking at euro USD coming all the way to this fair value gap. You can see all of them are pretty much doing the same thing. You're right, just at different levels. You can see the fair value gap for euro USD right here. Okay, this is a fair value gap, and right, there's a different kind of fair value gap there, but there's one below, right below here, which is very clear. The fair value gap for euro USD and the order block. You can see my projection for euro USD has not been complete, right? So I'm still going to have some long positions running into next week for euro USD to trade all the way to this place. But looking at this weekly outlook, we may be trading it even further to this place. So I'm still going long on euro USD overall. Okay, so my trade for euro USD started right from here when price tapped into this level here. This is a 1 hour order block. When price tapped into this level about 3 days ago, I had to go long on euro USD and it has not achieved its objective. My termination point is right here around 1.8 on 1.08082. This is where I'm looking to terminate my buy on euro USD. Right, so I'm still going long on euro USD all the way to these levels, and I expect it to continue going further down after reaching this level. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please subscribe and like this video, share it with your fellow forex trader friends, and I'll see you within next week. Cheers, and I wish you good luck and good trading. God bless, guys.